Hello everyone, this is Dr. Unibrow here today, and today we are back in Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Alright. Last time, left off at a door. So, yeah. We'll get to that as soon as this loading screen is finished being a loading screen. Come on. Here we are. Okay, good, I can sprint. Excuse me? Okay, yeah, I keep hearing noises. Entrance hall. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones of the consulate in Constantinople. Here we are. Hold down left shift while moving to run. We're gonna have to run soon, aren't we? Gosh darn it. Excuse me. Were those bats? That specific spot of wind, right there. Okay, that's good. That's logical.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Is that what this castle's called? Brennenburg? So many different places to explore. I don't know where to go. This place is big.
Get away from me!
Nah, we can take care of that later. Oh, crepe. Wait, where's my, how do I inventory? How do I inventory? I know Jay's journal. Ah! No, back. How do I inventory? Do I Z? Do I X? Do I, X does that. Do I C? How do I inventory? Do I? Do I R? Do I shift? Do I no? Do I tab? I tab. Aha. All right. What's under here? Interesting, interesting, very. Those bloody bats, stop it. Okay, this is where I heard screaming. Laboratory. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear she too would be punished. Alright. Not pleasant noises. Gosh darn it. Good, my sanity is stabilizing. wrong, Daniel? There's nothing over there. You're such a wussy. Okay. Appears to be disturbing moaning, however.
Darkness. Closing in.
Daniel, are you okay? How's your sanity, bruh? A slight headache. Okay. Just making sure I'm not missing anything, so if I miss anything, I will scream. Why am my screen shaking?
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
Alright then. Have oil. Chemical relocation. Lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. How do I... a tab. Oh, that was a... oh! Why is my sanity... why am I screen shake? Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic, is highly acidic and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I'll find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm gonna leave now. This place is creepy. Alright, I should have been conserving my torchlight. That was stupid of me. Excuse me? Someone having indigestion over there? I think someone might be having indigestion up there. I hear crying and moaning. That's not good. Alright, back to the entrance hall. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with the neglect of family. Okay. Cellar Venaria. Is that the wine cellar? Is that what it means? Is that Latin? I don't know. I don't know languages very well. It's locked and it will not open without a key. Good. What's the journal? Notes. Back. Diaries. Back. Mementos. Find the key for the wine cellar. Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the library to the wine cellar. Good, okay. Good, I'm on the right track. I'm on the right track. We will continue forward. Exploring this large mansion for whatever reason. We have to go kill somebody for some reason. Why? I don't know. Can I fall down there? I can indeed. There's no invisible barriers in this game. With the bloody bats, stop it. It's annoying. There's nothing up there, was there? I don't remember. My memory's that bad. Okay. No, there isn't any doors. Okay. There's this way which is blocked off. There's that way. Tabularium. Is that where you store tablets? Like library? Archives, indeed it is. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. Okay. Ah, good, there's lantern. Light here. Excuse me. Oh, that's you. I was like, what's that noise?
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
So he worked for the British Museum then, Daniel. How's my sanity looking? Slight headache, that's fine, I think. I hope. I keep randomly hearing footsteps that aren't mine. It's kind of unsettling. There's nothing in there. That was a waste of time. Waste of my time. There's nothing in any of these. What? What's the purpose of this desk set of drawers? What? What's the purpose of that set of drawers? Of that dresser? Huh. Need oil. Need tinder boxes. What's wrong with my sanity? Wilhelm's Contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian Royal Court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. I'm gonna get out because it's dark and my sanity's draining and get to light source. Light. Okay, now venture back forth. Can I open these drawers? Ah! Tinder box. Open the... Okay, I don't have any oil. I do, however, have tinder boxes. Really honestly don't know where to go. Hold on, let me open this real quick. Open that last drawer real quick. Nothing in it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Back to the light. Back to this here light.
Sounds. 17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
That's unfortunate. Nothing in there. Come on. Nothing in there. A tinderbox in there. Nothing in there. Ah! I can light those candles. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna go back and explore this area a bit more. Don't need that lit. But I can light this. Here we are. Wonderful. Wonderful, okay. I didn't miss anything here, I don't believe. So we're going to go study. Oh, oh, you can see what it says, but I see. Need to find my tinder boxes. Old tomes. You what, mate? You what? Oh, there's a tinderbox in there. There we go, good. Good, good, good. Good. Is there anything back here? Don't want to miss anything. Okay, nothing good. Alright, 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 alright. Local history. Okay. Right now, tinder boxes, that isn't good. That's not good, uh-oh. How many tinder boxes left? It's locked. What's my journal say? Mementos. Door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Don't know. to well-lighted areas, so that my sanity will be fine. There's nothing back there. Okay, let's venture into the darkness. Not what you want. I don't have any tinderboxes. This area is well-lighted. That could be good. What? That really sounded like indigestion. Ooh, it looks so pretty. Let me tab. I picked up oil. Oh. I had oil this entire time. I didn't need to use those tinder boxes. Gosh. Darn it. Huh. Okay, that's much better. That's much better. Exploring this mansion in the darkness is not a good thing. Floor plans. He had an entire room just for floor plans. Did he just constantly remodel this place? Is that why?
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Interesting. Okay, let's turn this off. Go into our inventory. Add this to our oil reserves. And we should be good. Okay, we shouldn't need to use the lantern. We shouldn't use the lantern when we don't need to. Oh, I think I might have just caved in. I think there's enough natural light in here. What happened? Why am I going all woozy? What?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Whoa, it's like a memory sequence. This is some trippy stuff, man.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Alright then. Like that. I need to consider which is more valuable, the tinder boxes or the oil. Not sure. But I do know now that I need to conserve my resources, because otherwise things will end terribly for me. There wasn't anything. Okay, I already explored there. Ooh. Crap. I didn't explore fully back there. Mementos. Must find a new way out of this area. But how? But how? Couldn't I just pull those rocks out of the way? I'm sure I could. Oh. Oh. Fragile, but not breakable. Should I throw something at it? Should I chuck a book at it? I'm gonna chuck a book at it. I'm gonna chuck a book at it. I'm gonna chuck a book at it. Chuck a book at it. I'm gonna chuck a book. It's not working. I need to chuck something heavier at it. I need one of these stones. One of these bugs, maybe. Maybe this chair. I need this chair. Alright, let's chuck this chair at that. Chuck a chair at it. And hit. Ta-da! I'm so smart.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Yes, you can never be too careful, Daniel. Ooh, I need to get into that. I think. Hold on. Tab. Double click. Nice, okay. Let's grab that chair. Toss it through. Take it with me. And break open that case. Because I destroy people's property. Because I'm such a good person. There we go. Okay, just me reading, okay. Alstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed up with scattered lake is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. As any local, and you will hear proof of... Ask any local and you'll hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies wrought by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who is this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Alstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. That was a lot of reading. That was like a ridiculous amount of reading. Gosh darn it, it's locked. Well, how do I get through then? Okay, how's my lantern oil? My sanity is fine. How else do I get out? Can I climb up this? No, I don't think I can. Darn. Where do I go? Can I break out the window? Can I just jump out and leave this place forever? Please? You know, I'm gonna try that. Those glasses, that glass is shatterproof. Okay, I don't know how to get past this area, so that is all for this time. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and tell me down in the comments what you want to see me do or play next time. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye!